Hello everyone, this is Tuckerticker and welcome to the first episode of a new series in Diablo 2. I'm just going to get right into it here. This is a game that I haven't played in quite a while, apart from the necromancy you just saw. But I've sort of already thought it through and decided to play an assassin. What should we call them? Doesn't matter what that might as well just use sort of YouTube name. I apologise if the music's loud, it goes away now and stops bothering us.
Good day.
I'm going to actually skip the story in this, simply because it's not... it's kind of a spoiler on people who haven't seen it, and this installation for some reason doesn't have all of it. So I'm just going to focus on what is actually necessary to do. And for most of the time I would normally have this sort of tab map up while I'm playing. But in this case, I'm going to attempt to keep it down.
There is a place
for the majority of the time. So we've got a quest log to go and look at the Den of Evil. Yeah, this way is still out of town. So effectively, we've got a quest to go out here and kill stuff.
They'll never see me coming.
Eventually, there's a cave that I need to go into. And it's very quick on my feet. That's actually because I'm running. Demons. So yeah, there's sort of various enemies, items. If you haven't played one of these games before, they're going to be pretty new. This seems to do the horrifically annoying thing of running away every time one of them dies. Oh, sash, that'll help. I know it looks like I'm a big marauding badass, but at the moment that's just because of base level. And, there's no sort of real tutorial in this game. This game is from before tutorials were really a thing, I believe. So if I'm running around without the map, I'm just going to have to use the piles of corpses to tell me whether or not I've been somewhere before. Yeah, with this chest here. But yeah, I've got an inventory, so these are the weapons I have. I've got a buckler and a Gettin, which is a sort of punching dagger. I've got the sash and the cap. It's worth noting that the sash expands this potion area. But I'll explain things as I come to them wherever I explored. So I'm not going to keep the map up constantly because it covers up the gameplay. Ooh, I've leveled up. But I want to kill everything in sight first. How dare you? I have some notes now. But yeah, so this is sort of like the father of these sorts of RPGs. Torchlight is very similar to this, to the extent that I actually believe that the original makers of Torchlight had a hand in this very game. I know I still have yet to level up, I haven't forgotten, don't worry. Where's that goes up here? There you are. There, I have run out of enemies. So, I have 3 skill trees. I'm not going to go through all of them and what they do, because it should be obvious really well. Their names traps are traps. So disciplines are miscellaneous really. Martial arts are something that I should explain when I start using them, because the first thing I want is that, because it increases the effectiveness of the weapon I'm using. And then I also increase my stats. I'm going to put 1 point in each thing. Odd that I start with high energy actually. But ho-hum. I would have thought that strength and dexterity would be my highest stat to begin with. Although I suppose with the way this class works, I'd actually end up using an awful lot of mana. Because in the end, you can see down here I have my right attack skill and my right click skill and left click skill on the right and left side simultaneously. That's that little arrow symbol. Well, I eventually replaced those with finishing move and I can't go that way. Finishing move and primary attack move, respectively, both of which use up mana. So I end up using that mana at a pretty constant rate, but having some frankly terrifying damage. So I'm not sure how well this is going to go against the first major boss of this chapter. Okay. Yeah, I'm just sort of going around the edge so that when I check the map I can see the dimensions of sort of the zone I'm in. And then I can sort of use that to work out where I should be going. Where are you going? Stop! Yeah, I can hold down the E key as well to show me whatever items are lying on the ground. Oh, the guitar. Yeah, that's probably the same as the one I'm using at the moment. It's also worth noting, I can dual wield. I can stick two of those, one on each hand. But until I'm slightly higher level, there is no point in doing that. So I may hang on to a second powerful claw weapon that's not quite as powerful as my primary one, but is still sort of up there until I can eventually use it. But I won't actually sort of use it to begin with. And there's a ring, which is nice. And I resist lightning damage, and I have +1 to my dexterity stick. Stop hitting me! But yeah, there's no point me dual wielding until later, because with this you don't strike faster or more powerfully if you wield two weapons. You just alternate which weapon you're using. It's not until a little later that I hit a level and can take a skill point, which allows me to block with the weapon I'm using. Oh, club. Is there anything I can... Ah, should have identified that really, because I could fill that slot. Never mind. Where are we? Down this way. I tend to try and clear an area of enemies quite quickly, or at least before I advance to the next area, because I find it very, very easy to sort of get left behind and not be as high level as I should be. So I've taken my first martial art, and what this does is add charges to me, which you shall see, and those charges are useless until I have a finishing move, but they do look cool because they cause that little light around me. Oh, now that little symbol on the map is a shrine.
I am overburdened.
You're overburdened, lazy woman. Yeah, it's a shrine, which can be anything from that, which is a health shrine. There's another one which increases my experience. But right now, I'm more concerned with, is there any way that I can... Yes, there is. Rearrange my inventory so that that fits in it. But yes, there will be times when I will be going back to town quite often. But until then, I can just sort of wander around. I think this is actually going to be the end of this run. So I can go back to town and sell some stuff, and indeed buy some things. I should probably stop clicking repeatedly because it's probably actually quite loud. But yeah, each sort of
welcomes you.
video of these is going to pretty much just be... Oh, yeah, of course I don't have gold, I don't have any gold. But each video is going to be one run, effectively. I think that was actually slightly more powerful than the one I'm already using. Never mind. No, they're exactly the same. I'll buy one of those and use it to identify this, because you don't always know what armours and weapons do. You use these the scrolls of identify to find out exactly what that does. And scrolls of town portal are literally just a thing which allows you to get a portal that comes back here. I do not have very much money. I also don't have any boots. I'm going to go look and see if there are any half decent boots.
Hi there.
Yes,
What you need?
I need repairing. So she has... Oh, she does a claw weapon. Whether it does anything. I can't afford those even. Or definitely not those. Defense and durability. I just don't care to spend that much money. Later on in the game, money becomes completely not a problem. I think I can show you actually. In fact, this is the thing I need to check out. Is this stash... Oh good, it's empty. Thought it might be full of something from my other character. But yeah, the maximum amount of gold is 50,000. I think that actually goes up to 100,000 at some point. I can't remember why. I just know that with my Necromancer, it's level 16. It's just completed the first chapter, and my stash is full and has been full for quite some time. So now that I've done the sort of rounds around the edge of the map, I'm going to go through the middle. And follow this road, because this road should eventually lead me to where I want to be, but it will do so now that I am sort of a decent level. rather than me running straight into the den of evil, getting attacked by goodness knows what that is slightly more hardcore than I can realistically take on. This way, I believe. You see, I checked the map to check that I was going in the right direction. I run off some direction and end up going the wrong way. That's the only downside. It's very easy to lose these little things. I'm used to my necromancer, who effectively has a horde of 5 skeletons, which by the point in the game that I've reached are so much more powerful than I am, that they're effectively my fighting force all on their own. Ah, that's actually that shrine that means I get more experience, so it's perfect timing. So my
So dark.
quest log has changed.
Perfect.
I have to kill all the monsters in the den, because we are in the den of evil. You'll notice it's sort of got that red aura around it. And once I've killed them all, that will go. But killing them all is not easy, because these guys resurrect them. Not all of them, the sort of taller form, the little red demons, will bring sort of allies back to life. Just the little form. And there are higher forms of them which just change colour pretty much and have more health. So if I was fighting these forever, it'd be constant battle. Yeah, those guys are probably because they shoot fire, and fire hurts. Where's the... Here he is. Luckily I've got these headphones on which have sort of surround sound, but it means that I can use them to try and pinpoint a enemy. I don't know what that is. Sort of flashing. Low quality leather armour. Especially you. So using mana shrine to get my mana back. So how much of the den have I got? Okay. Hopefully this will be a... This isn't the dead end. Right, let's explore up here first. I tend to play this like you do a lot of mazes and follow one more.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to play that on my own. Let's see what I've got in my inventory. I didn't mean to open the map. Okay, let's use a healing potion and replace it with that one. Stick the charm over there. Charms are effectively items that you can keep in your inventory and...
I can't carry anymore.
Can I fit that anywhere? Yes. Yeah, charms are items you can keep in your inventory and they'll grant you bonuses. However, having picked that charm up, I now have a full inventory, so it's time to the Scroll of Town portal to head back to town and talk to Akara. She doesn't have the best trade goods, but she does heal me completely every time I talk to her. And she sells those. So I'm going to see what that charm does. More gold, and I have to be way higher level. However, it is worth a hell of a lot, so I'm going to sell it. What have I got? Under the Jackal, that's 11. Unidentified sash, you say. Lightning resistance, I actually don't care. It's not always cost effective to get a sash. Let's replace that with those. What I can now do is buy a Tome of Town portal and a Tome of Identify. And what these effectively are just some books which I can keep in my inventory, and whilst they take up twice the amount of space as the scrolls, they will contain all subsequent scrolls of either type that I pick up. And the keys are obviously for busting in whatever chests I run into. So I'm not going to bother looking for good armour or anything at the moment from the blacksmith. I'm just going to focus on clearing this place. I'll sort of check armour and that sort of thing. I'll try and get better gear in between episodes maybe. Which may involve some form of grinding. It may be that see the end of an episode and then next time you see me I'm slightly more powerful. Though I doubt it, I'll be able to get through this far with my necromancer without going through that. murder these pain in the backside little... Ah. Can't wait. Oh wait, I can get a finishing move now. Yeah. Now I have a finishing move, which will be that. Ah. You. Stop it. And I can show you what it does now. That. So, 1 point in each and 1 in the lowest of my physical offensive attributes. Let's go left here. Ah, this is what I was kind of waiting for. And that's why she's the assassin. By building these charges, it vastly increases my damage.
I can't carry anymore.
Damn. So I was able to just completely insta-kill that enemy. Now I am full. Crap. Oh, this was a bad idea. I'm getting through my mana inordinately quickly. It might be that I have to keep a slot open for mana potions.
I am overburdened.
Because I am, as she has said, overburdened with stuff. Damn. I'm not running into more enemies. I have to go back through all these to loot them all. Right, let's... Oh, I can actually pick up the Scroll Town Portal, but, so... Go talk to a car, she can refill my mana. Now I see why energy was such a high stat. So, is that any good? It's the same armour as I'm wearing. Those don't actually require identifying, I just can't use them yet. So I like to swap out for higher level healing potions if I can. When I first started sort of picking the game up again, I actually started out and kept a massive stash of healing potions. What do I need? Oh, is it stash? My stash effectively is where I store these gems. I may start socketing them into items later. But I started stocking up healing potions because eventually you get the ability to combine items, which is very useful for gems. It's not like you can just sort of say, here's an axe and a sword, let's mash them together and see what we get. It's more refined than that. I've cleared this section though the enemies are still in the den. But no, it means I can combine 2 gems of the same type and quality of gem and get the next tier up. So I can combine 2 cracked gems to get a flawed gem, I think. Yes, I'm going to have to look into getting mana stealing abilities. Be able to deal with my finishing moves. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of these. Push through and take out those guys. There we go. Return to a car for the reward. Yeah.
The rogue's test is done.
No, I don't care about walking, I'll just tell you. So yeah, that was actually a decent length for a session.
You have cleansed the den of...
Yes, I have. Now I get training in the skill of my choice. Do I improve that? What I eventually want to go for is weapon block, which basically allows me to wield 2 claws and block with them. That's semi-temporary, and not what I want anyway. Let's increase that then, because it's my sort of primary skill. You, actually, I do need to sell all this nonsense to you. So this ring to do attack rating, light radius. I think attack rating is actually accuracy, in a word. No, I'm not going to hang on to that. So yeah.
Good evening.
Oh, she wants something. Okay, I'll pick that up next episode. So thank you all for watching, and stop following me. She's after me. And hopefully I shall see you all next time when I will deal with her. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like if you like it and subscribe if you want.